West Ham have rejected a £50 million bid from Tottenham for Mohammed Kudus, with the Hammers left unimpressed by the add-ons that Spurs tried to include in the deal. West Ham have reportedly told Tottenham to make a more realistic offer for Mohammed Kudus after rejecting their opening bid. Spurs have made Kudus their top target after cooling their interest in Eberechi's and accepting that Brian Mbeumo wants to join Manchester United. Tottenham were also linked with a move for Bournemouth star Antoine Semenyo, but he has since signed a new 5-year deal with the Cherries. Kudus is now being targeted and West Ham have already knocked back a £50 million bid. According to a report from TalkSport, the Hammers were not happy with the add-ons included in the offer and want a guaranteed £60 million. It is claimed Spurs included add-ons that will only be triggered if they win the Premier League or the Champions League. Tottenham only ended their 17-year wait for a major trophy by winning the Europa League in May, their first piece of European silverware since 1984, and they have not won a league title since 1961. As a result, West Ham are said to have told Spurs to come back with a more realistic proposal for Kudus. However, it is also noted that Tottenham's decision to include those add-ons was an indication of their serious belief in new manager Thomas Frank. And Frank is confident that he can get the best out of Spurs after they finished just 1 point above the relegation zone last season, despite their Europa League triumph. It's a very talented squad, a very good squad, and I'm very excited to start working with them, Frank told Club Media. Of course, when you follow the Premier League, you see the other teams, you see Tottenham, you've seen some fantastic performances from the team over the last years. So, I think Terry's big potential. But, of course, I'm looking from the outside, so I'm looking forward to getting to know them, to be around them, to feel them, understand them, work with them on the training pitch. That's where you really get the big understanding. Understand the relationships between players and how you can get the best out of them. I've got an idea already, my head is spinning, with, how can we play, how do I put them together, but I'm looking forward to that. When I say talented, it's not only young players, it's also some of the more experienced players. How can we get the best out of them? Let's say, Dominic Solanke. I'm a big fan of him in terms of his abilities. I'm sure we'll make him score a lot of goals. How can we play Rodrigo, Bentancur, James, Maddison? But of course, the younger ones as well. I think it's all players that we need to develop and make perform at the highest level, but of course, Lucas, Bergvall, Archie Gray, Wilson, Delbert, Destiny, Udogie, all of them, they have high ceilings. Even the ones I haven't mentioned, the whole squad can do well. I'm big on, how do you say? It's always about winning. We need to make the team win on a Saturday, a Tuesday, then again Saturday and a Wednesday, but it's also about developing the individual player.